Hello, everyone. This is going to be an energy read, all right? I do not have a specific sign, so any signs that I do call out are pertaining to anyone that feels like they are significant to whatever placement this situation resonates for you as. And I mean, any sign that I call out, it could be any placement in your chart, or it could be related to anyone who's thinking about you, okay? All right, I was picking up on in the pre-shuffle that you got somebody who's jealous of you, and somebody is in a devil energy, or somebody who wants to be in control of you. This could also be someone who sold their soul to the devil. This could literally be the evil one. But I feel like no matter what the components is, even if it is not the evil one, they're being sent in. These are minions, okay? Somebody is coming towards you in a controlling manner. But I feel like whoever they are, I feel like they cannot, demand anything of you or control you in any type of way, or get you to do anything that you don't want to do. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Y'all got a new beginning at prosperity. Y'all could be receiving a new property. You guys could be moving somewhere new. You could be getting away from somebody. I feel like y'all could be rejecting someone who wanted to control you. Or you could be getting out of somebody's stronghold, breaking loose of it, breaking free of it. And I feel like you breaking free of it is also you going into some type of like new place where it's going to be better for you, a new home. Okay, a new location where it's like, you get away from drama, bullshit, stress. All right, no more worries. The 10 of Wands in reverse. All the burdens gone. People trying to stress you out. All right. I feel like you're going somewhere where you're going to get respect. 6 of Wands. You're going to be respected. Get a lot of attention. Become very known. Wherever it is you're going. Wherever. You're going to be very known. Very well known. Very popular. Or you're going to draw a lot of attention towards you. Sorry, something is in my eye. You could blind people too as well. Death in reverse, especially people who are low vibrational. I feel like you're going to be meeting people who not going to want things to end with you. You're going to be getting a lot of respect from people who going to hope that you stay, It's like wherever you meet them at, they may not want you to move on, especially if you're not there for a long time. 6 of Pentacles, yeah, you're going to be meeting people who want to like offer you things where it's like they want to reciprocate. I feel like your energy, however you are with your positivity or something like that, it's like people want to be around you. God of Pentacles, I feel like you're very successful, or you will be. You're gonna move somewhere, and I feel like you're gonna get a lot of respect here. A lot of like something you do for work. A lot of people are going to want to, buy up with you, use your services, something of that. They're gonna need something from you. It's like you're gonna be the best at what you do, but this is like moving to a new location where it's like you don't know how it's gonna turn out, but it's gonna be a blessing. 5 of Cups. People gonna be sad that you left. People who didn't realize that you would actually move on and be gone one day, they're gonna be sensitive. Like, I feel like your spirit or your energy now. Then you move on, and it's like what opportunities they had with you. It's like now you off to the sweet life. I feel like whoever these people are, you're not going back. I feel like you will be going backwards. Okay, somewhere you're moving from is like it's a blessing that you got to get out, get away. Page of Wands. For some of y'all, you can learn more, explore more, get to know more. Maybe you've explored and you like went somewhere different than your normal, you know, area of where you live or what you're used to like frequently traveling. And I feel like you found the place that you really want to be. You found something that fits you. I'm seeing the universe coming out in reverse with the Strength card, with the Goddess of Cups in reverse as well. I feel like somebody is being blocked who didn't love you. I feel like whoever they are, they could be sad that they don't get to come along with you. You got this Wheel of Fortune. You got good juju, good karma coming your way, good dharma, good dawa. A lot of blessings though. Son of Cups, I feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunities of people like reaching out to you with the Son of Cups or thinking about you. There's going to be people who want to reach out to you even if they don't. want to tell you they miss you, want to talk to you, want to express how they feel about you. I feel like these are people who's missing you with you being gone. I feel like these are people who wish you didn't move away or that you didn't like go away. So I feel like people still want you in their life. Hey, love. Hey, Serkan. Yeah, I feel like these are people who still want you in their life, and I feel like they may not be able to be around. The Tower in reverse. Yeah, these are people who still want to hold on secretly. They wish that they were still around. Gratitude for coming in, love. I appreciate you. But yeah, secretly, somebody wished that they were still around. I feel like somebody I feel like somebody who didn't love you, they could have pulled back their energy from you, or they never really gave you real love to begin with. Take it as a resonate. This person is like wishing it was never a problem to you. Look, somebody was a problem towards you with the Ten of Cups in reverse. This could have been someone who supposedly loved you or should have loved you unconditionally and they didn't. Take that as a resonate for whoever it is. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who treated you like you wasn't a part. For some of y'all, this could have been family, a part of your family, a part of their family. Okay, somebody who stirred up a lot of drama for you. They could have lied about a lot of things, had a lot of secrets. I feel like you wasn't included in the plans with the Two of Wands in reverse. Son of Swords, I feel like somebody tried to break you or people tried to break you, but instead you turn out to have this blessing in your life, or you turn out to be a blessing in your own life. And it's like, I feel like you follow your own heart. If this hasn't happened, this is what it will be. And I feel like wherever your heart leads you to, it leads you to a lot of blessings or like people who respect you. Yes, Sir Khan. Okay, and I feel like for some of y'all, you have your family who didn't love you, or you have people who should have loved you better, okay, or had more respect for you, wishing that they did treat you better. You'll have that. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. These are going to be people who definitely should have been your family. You should have never been in the circumstances you were in. Yeah, the people who didn't support whoever they are, they're struggling, they going through it. All right, they could be wishing that they treated you better. We got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So these could also be people who, even if they are single, people who you no longer dealing with, they could be broke, going through it. God of Cups. Yeah, somebody could be going through it. This is somebody who didn't love you just as well. For some of y'all, you got like two people in your life, feminine energy and masculine energy, who treated you wrong. Two of Pentacles in reverse, and now it's like their life is out of balance, or they're having a hard time figuring things out. They don't even have any other options of like to work with or something like that. Daughter of Pentacles, somebody could be trying to figure something out with or get help from someone that's a God of Wands in reverse, which is not good because this is somebody who's not reliable. This could be somebody who's not even focused on what they got going on. Somebody's only option is someone who more than likely is like not gonna help them out, or somebody who's not gonna give a damn about what they're going through, or is not even gonna answer the call or something like that. They could be too busy, all up under somebody else to care about what they're going through at the time. This is somebody where it's like the situation would have passed and somebody would have figured out their own problem or got help from somebody else, but by the time somebody else that's the player comes back around and be like, what happened? I remember, you tried to reach out to me. Did you ever get that figured out? Right? Like they never cared. The hangman in reverse, but somebody who another person could be trying to hang on to because they haven't healed yet. Even though somebody is not shit. Yeah, somebody don't want to walk away from somebody who ain't good for them. So these are two people in your energy who, both fucked up, watching you be good, Wheel of Fortune, going through it. Financially, they're having setbacks. We got the Magician here. Somebody could have been trying to manifest for somebody to like either rest in a sense of like be hurt and then move on. I feel like somebody wanted to see somebody sad and having to move on because they got hurt. Somebody wanted somebody to damn near be like cripple or something like that, or whatever the case may be, like moving on hurt. But I do mean in a sense of not just hurt emotionally, but somebody could have wanted somebody to really be hurt. Yeah, and I pull it back on that energy with the Four of Swords. I don't feel like they wanted them to pass away, not at this time, but they in of the energy that they're feeling towards someone, but they definitely want them to just like be fucked up and moving forward, like something slight. Even if it's like I'm seeing somebody need a crutch, maybe hurt their ankle, twist their ankle, knee go out. Something that's connected to like moving forward. And I feel like the payback has to be in regards to another person moving on with their life, or closing out a cycle with them, or completing a cycle with them, or feeling like it's over with. Somebody feeling like something is done completely and another person not coming back. Somebody feels like another person is moving on past them and they not ready to let go. Yeah, somebody feels like somebody closed the door on them. Son of Pentacles, yeah, look at whoever this is. They're still holding on. They still trying to invest. They're trying to still see how things are going to go. How they could actually be here for a long time. Yeah, this is like how somebody is feeling and what they're thinking. That's their real intentions, even if they're not saying it. Somebody is like mad at another person because they're not focused on them. They're feeling, even if it's not the case and you don't feel this way, that you've completely closed out a cycle or closed the door on this person and done with this chapter in your life with them. They feel like you have. And because of that, somebody's like, shit, you should, not be, something should have happened to you in effect of not being able to move on. It's like it could happen to you physically, but it's symbolic, or it's symbolic to how this person really feels. Like they want you to be slowed down from being able to move on, so it has to be something with your mobility. Goddess of Pentacles, I feel like y'all could be moving too fast, and you could literally be running into a connection or meeting somebody who's on the same page as you. And this is what somebody don't want you to do. Yeah, because then they know that door is really closed. I feel like this is this is somebody's ex or something, yeah. Or somebody who's afraid that they're gonna be an ex because they out here playing games with a third party. Okay. They all up in your energy with a third party and it's being revealed, but y'all energy, even if you don't know it, like confirmed that you feel that is something going on. Wow, it ends up coming out. Ten of Swords. See, I feel like if somebody feels like you're going to meet someone, see, when you by yourself and they not sure, like, if you really done yet, then they don't want you to pass away. They just want you to slow down. So they may want you to get hurt as well, because somebody's childish. That may make them feel a little better if you like hurt. Okay, they want you to learn a lesson, but they don't want you to pass away. But then it's like, if you're going to get married and settle down and leave and all this and never fuck with this person again, they feel like they'd rather you not be here. They rather you not be here with the Eight of Wands in reverse if you're not going to talk to them anymore or try to make things work. Yep. Nine of Wands. I feel like whoever this is someone who feels like they've been standing, waiting for you, trying to fight for you for the longest, and you still haven't noticed them. Even if this is somebody who's disloyal, like they could be disloyal to other people, but in their heart feel like they loyal to you. Somebody feels like y'all supposed to be moving ahead together. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. But this could be someone who's, I feel like, consequently went against you every time. The Daughter of Swords in reverse. And then I feel like for some of y'all, every time they go against you, they're always hella weak. The Emperor. Yeah, this could be y'all divine masculine, y'all. This could be y'all twin for some of y'all, okay? Or you could be a twin to somebody and they feel this way towards you with their partner, okay? So, but I feel like somebody also is a father as well, or a soon to be one. Could be expecting a child. We got the Nine of Wands, yeah. This Emperor feels like, or somebody feels like about an Emperor, like they've been standing and fighting and waiting for a long time. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, heavy on the Leo energy. Yeah, somebody feels like they've been waiting. God of Pentacles. The Sun, and then here go this God of Pentacles here. Somebody then start talking to somebody with money. Somebody who got a business. Somebody who's successful. Or somebody is successful. And somebody feels like now somebody is like keeping secrets and all of that. They, you know, talking to new people. They moving ahead in life. They just not looking back. I see double Leo. Somebody is strong as a bitch and another person is weak. Too weak to keep up with somebody. It's like no matter what they do, whatever tactics they try to prove to somebody that they want to be here without saying anything, is not working. It's like somebody wants another person to like read them. Read their mind. Especially if somebody thinks that you psychic. Daughter of Swords in reverse. Somebody is like lazy. They don't want to really say shit, but I feel like they gonna be eating up they you know, thoughts. Cause they sure ain't saying shit. Somebody gonna be eating up their own thoughts by sitting on them and not expressing and getting off their chest whatever it is they feel. I feel like somebody needs to get it off their chest, but with judgment coming out in reverse, I feel like somebody is too afraid to. They don't want to get judged. Also, don't want to get shot down. Somebody's afraid to get rejected, so they rather not know the answer than to find out if a person is actually going to, you know, move ahead. Yeah, somebody feels like they ain't going to give a damn. I'm going to be saying all this shit for nothing, or I'm going to be doing all this shit for nothing, and it ain't going to change a thing. They don't know what's going to happen. Yeah. Somebody feels like they're going to be in regret for even like opening their mouth and saying something. They feel like they're going to look like a dumbass for trying to express themselves to somebody. So I feel like y'all got somebody walking on eggshells. They don't know how you feel about them, really. But I feel like this is somebody who shouldn't be concerned with you because they may have somebody themselves. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Judgment in reverse. I feel like somebody feels away because for some of y'all, they didn't see it coming where it's like they would feel like they need you in their life in order for them to move forward. I feel that's how somebody feels. And that I don't think somebody's seen it this day. Okay? To live to see the day where they will need you, collective of all people. It's how somebody feels. And I do say all people because somebody thought that they was going to be okay, good and fine without you. Gucci. Look. God of Cups in reverse. They didn't know that they was going to love you. At first, they was treating you like shit. All they cared about was they self. Eight of Cups in reverse. So they thought that you would never walk away. Somebody could have been treating you real horrible. And for some of y'all, or just, you know, they had their energy pulled back. They wasn't really expressing, you know, how they felt about you. And for some of y'all, you still was giving them attention. So they thought that you was going to always be here. Turns out that's not the case. Turns out you was just waiting for somebody to catch on that you was their person, or you was meant to be with them at that time. Maybe that time has passed. You may not be feeling like you their person no more. And whoever this is feeling dumb as fuck. We got the Death card in reverse. Yeah, Scorpio energy. I'm telling you, whoever this person is that has not changed, you could be somebody who is a Scorpio or be dealing with somebody who's a Scorpio or a Leo or a fire sign. Or you could be a water sign, any water sign dealing with a fire sign, or an air sign, because air is coming out now too. But with the Eight of Swords in reverse, somebody who will not change, who will not accept and will not accept certain things that's meant to be changed in their lives or changed, rearranged, won't accept the changes that's coming in or that Most High is bringing into their life. They trying their best to keep doors shut. It's like somebody feeling the wind blow through and they put towels underneath or covers there, or try to put some type of foam there, or whatever it is that you put underneath the cracks or to fill in cracks. Somebody wants to do that. It's like somebody don't want something that's outside of what they're used to come through. Originally, they was afraid. Didn't know what it was. If it could get them sick, if could it harm them in any type of way, or will it be good for them? Somebody just didn't know. And I feel like this is someone who's really afraid or was really afraid to find out. Also feeling the energy of somebody who could be shy, even though they could come off as a player or be a player. But to people who are high vibrational, this person is definitely shy. The devil in reverse. Yeah, this person can come off towards you as somebody who is like, spooky, or somebody who's like, ooh, the boogeyman. You not scared of this fucking person. You will be the boogeyman to them, if anything, or you will be the one who calms this person from being a boogeyman. You be like, take off that damn sheet. It's okay. Relax. Get the rubbing they back. They feeling all right. Now they want to lay in your arms. I feel like with me expressing in that way, it's like somebody who just needs some love. Somebody who could be hurt. They could be hurting themselves and others because they really need real love. And I feel like they found it in you, but if somebody that been a player for so long, they don't know how to like open up and be themselves. Capricorn energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Those signs could be significant. You could be dealing with a Capricorn and be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or vice versa, or dealing with a Scorpio or a Leo of any of these signs, or have them in your energy. But yeah, I feel like whoever you are, I feel like mentally this person couldn't stress you, or somebody couldn't stress you out mentally. Somebody couldn't do anything towards you. Six of Pentacles, yeah, they got to give you real love, or they got to give you, back whatever it is that you are expecting, or whatever you're putting out. Yeah, they can't be mean to you. They ain't the big bad wolf with you, but I feel like they could be to others. This person could come off as very intimidating. But when it comes to you so strong and tough, you see through them. Somebody wears this tough facade, but really, they're like soft as a freaking teddy bear. Five of Pentacles. So soft they didn't got lost, left out in the cold. Yeah, here they go. I wasn't done, but I was focused on you the whole time. This is a person who's swearing up and down that even though they've been out here playing, you was always their main focus. Seven of Pentacles. They're a damn lie. But they would try to say that they haven't been trying to build with anyone else, but they for damn sure ain't been acting like they've been trying to build with you. But here they go now with this son of swords. All of a sudden have all this energy to try. Okay. Somebody got a lot of energy to talk too. Somebody want to talk their ass off. They didn't like to talk at first because they had too many other people they was trying to talk to. Yeah, somebody was being an ass. That's all they was being. Needed it wiped or something. Needed some help. All right. Look at them. Give them a bib. Somebody want to be a big ass baby for real. Yours though, not everybody else's. All right. And then I picture boss baby. So somebody could be a boss. They a big baby for you, but somebody's a boss. All right. They be running shit. They're smart too, or a smart ass. Got a smart mouth. But I still correlate them with a baby. So it's like this is still somebody who, needs to be looked after and all that. Yeah, they took a risk to be a player, though. I'm telling you. Turned out that wasn't the right idea. They thought they was going to go out there and have fun. Turns out it didn't do nothing but, make them wish that they never tried. They thought they was going to be happy. They tried to take a risk and thought they was going to be happy. Four cups in reverse. Yeah, thought it was going to, bring them into a different world. Somebody was bored. They wanted to get out their regular life. Do something new. Live life on the edge with everybody who they never met before. Could have even been with people who, different races of people and stuff like that, or nationalities, ethnicities, cultural backgrounds. Something that correlates with even religions or spirituality, something along the lines of spiritual growth, spiritual belief. Somebody was like dibbing and dabbing and all of that. Taking a risk, okay? They wanted to get to know everybody. The moon, yep. Somebody was trying to see who was going to be their best pick, or just if they could put all of them together, that was perfect. But the universe says somebody done lost their rabbit ass mind. Not when you in a mix, okay? Somebody was supposed to wrap this up, this attitude that they got or lifestyle a long time ago. Hey, Dre Love. Somebody was supposed to been done playing games. And when I do, but somebody stayed in a negative energy. Look, God of Cups in reverse. They wouldn't change. Somebody wouldn't change. They like shit. It's too comfortable playing games with people, not telling them, get my emotions or feelings involved, letting whoever these, opposite sex or whoever these people that they're dealing with romantically deal with the burden of putting their feelings into it, but not feeling love back. Somebody who's just like, I'm just, watch and see. I'm gonna say pop my little shit and see what happens. Look at the eyes. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and shut the fuck up and see how strong my power is. See how good I am with my words. Yeah, somebody can put it down without having sex with somebody. All with their words. Have a motherfuckers have an orgasm. Something significant about that. I ain't even playing now. You hear me? Somebody be soaking up shit or having motherfuckers rock hard. Do you hear me? I'm not even trying to be overly sexual. This is just how somebody be having people feeling hot and frisky. My hands getting hot around this bitch. Okay, somebody be having people hot, y'all. I'm getting hot in here. I'm so serious. And then I'm starting to hear that song by Nelly. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. Hey, I already got on a see-through shirt now. And I ain't doing no more than this. But yeah, somebody is off the hook, y'all. But they don't care about nobody else but themselves. They don't care about nobody else but themselves. Hey, my love. Six of Wands. I'm telling you, somebody don't care about nothing but getting all the respect and the attention for themselves. Okay? They be saying what they gotta say. And they be saying, yeah, all this attention that they be giving to somebody be having on hot and ready. They like, whoo, I can't wait to see collective or collective person. Got the magician. Yeah, somebody is powerful with their words. They can get anything that they want out of people. But when it comes to y'all or when it comes to somebody else, somebody is weak. Daughter of Swords in reverse. They don't be knowing what to say. They be oh, stuck. Can't find the words. They be having all the magic words for everybody else, but not y'all. They don't be quick on their feet. But y'all see, I'm snapping my finger. So that's symbolic to like somebody be like quick on their toes, or they can make something happen quick. They could get what they want quick. They ain't even, this is somebody who's so good with words. They ain't got to say much and it happens for them. They could get it done. This somebody who don't need a lot of money in life for real. Well, what these words is, they going to get everything they need. Yeah, Five of Wands in reverse. And it was like, they know, the people who they be talking to know not to argue with each other. That's crazy. They know not to, they could know about each other and everything and know not to say shit. I don't want, somebody could be low key. They could act like they'd be abusive, but I feel like they'd never do it. Cause I'm getting, bitch, you better and I don't mean like somebody could be domestic violence if somebody really don't shut the fuck up. But this seems like somebody who's just playing. They really wouldn't take it there. But motherfuckers pipe down before it ever gotta get there, but I don't feel like they would really do something. This is somebody who's bluffs. Makes it seem like they'll do something and they really won't though. But how they are, their attitude and demeanor makes people just calm down. I heard make these bitches behave or make these niggas behave. Somebody know how to make people behave. Sounds like it. Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they know not to say shit back. Don't talk back. Somebody commands, respect and they get it. The Moon card. But this is something that's y'all might not know about somebody is that they this powerful. But because y'all be putting it down. You more powerful than him. Even if it's silent. Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody can't play with you like that. And they know that they other options ain't got shit on you. What options? There's no other nothing compared to you. Okay, daughter, yeah, all they know is, whatever they say goes. Whatever somebody tells somebody, they just listen. Yeah, people know. Yeah, that'd be good for them. That'd be good news to them. Because little do somebody know is that this person got hella other people. Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like if all these people knew how much of a player this person really was, because everybody don't know that's a part of the camp. Only some people do. The ones who figure it out, they don't say shit about it or say nothing to the other person. But with the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's like if the people who matters or you knew, you would definitely, stop talking to this person. Or if you notice, this is exactly why these secrets that somebody had is not getting you back with them. Since they play too much, yeah, the universe got them blocked. Y'all blocked them out of your energy. They could be a big player, okay? But I feel like it don't go far with you. All right? They could be the gift of gab, be the gift of gabber, but it don't work with you. Nine of Pentacles. For some of y'all, it's like this person could be connected with people, and I feel like they need their help. They connected to people who they need help from. They only talking to them because they need their help financially, but they don't love them. They don't care about them. Ain't no love in here. No love in the situation at all. The King of Cups is already in reverse. Anything else is just games. What anybody would be looking for in this read is already missing. The Son of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody's a player. That's why. That's the Knight of Wands. That's the same as the Knight of Wands, the Son of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody is a player. That's the problem. Yep. The Star. Somebody a player, and they obsessed with y'all. They obsessed with a star or a chosen person, though. They a player. I feel like this is also somebody who wants to be like the biggest fucking player and wanted to be the biggest player at one point or another, but you pipe them down. You snap somebody up out of that energy. They don't want to be no player no more. I don't want to be a player no more. They don't even want to crush a lot. Set their ass down on a bench. Sit your ass down. You ain't no fucking player, huh? They like, no. I know you ain't. Sit your ass down. Yeah, God of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody who thought they was going to try to manipulate some shit and lie they self into, being in your life and staying around. You said, nah. I know that you be playing games with me. That's why for some of y'all, you left their ass. This is why they sitting here, don't want to be no player. If it means you not going to be around, then it's cool. They don't want to play no more. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, because somebody want to make things work. They want to work things out between y'all. They don't want to lie. They thought that them lying was going to work, but baby, all them lies don't do shit but get you up. But so far, okay, Ace of Cups, look. You ain't even want them no more. You like, you know what? If this is what this entails, baby, then your ass is good as grass. I don't want you. Daughter of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like it just, it's only so much that they can offer you. It's like they gonna be having to give you, they can only give you, like, for some of y'all, it's like you won't fuck with them. They can only give you finances if they want to talk to other people and be a liar. The Six of Cups in reverse, yeah. For some of y'all, you gonna leave somebody stuck in their thoughts, stuck in the past on what y'all had. Thinking about that, yeah, an ex. You gonna leave somebody as stuck and thinking about you. How can they get you back? Or at least thinking about how they fucked up with you, but strong on how can they get you back, though? Daughter of Cups, yeah, there they go. trying to offer you some type of love offer. What can they give you, give to? Can they come up in some type of unique way where it's going to make you like, oh, that was so cute. Yep, let them stay stuck. Look at them. They want to talk. They trying to figure out how they could bring you something that's going to make them look charming. All right. They want to try to talk about how they feel about you, give you something as well, or promise you a set way of how they going to be, how you can expect them to be, and how they going to keep their word on this promise and be this way. Yeah, somebody's going to be a good girl, a good boy. They're not going to get in trouble anymore with the devil in reverse Capricorn energy. They want to behave. They'll be on timeout if they have to. They just know that they love you and that they feel like you their person. That y'all meant to be together. And they feel like for some of y'all that the ancestors been watching y'all. They know that y'all meant to be together. For some of y'all, they feel like y'all got set up by the universe to be together. They feel like the universe got your back. Y'all back. That this ain't nothing but the universe and the Most High. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Yep, somebody feels like you're their blessing. They're meant to be, in their life. You are like their good karma. You are the good thing that happened in their life. For some of y'all, the best thing. Yeah, Son of Swords. So this is why somebody want to fight for y'all. Because they feel like it's been a lot in life and you the best thing that came up out of it. Funny how they coming off like a baby to you, but you are like a baby to them too. In a sense of like, they don't want nothing to happen to you or they don't want to lose you. They know that it don't feel good to not be with you. With them feeling like you they person. Yeah, somebody willing to drop all these motherfuckers, who all these hoes, whoever, all these people, concubines, everybody who's not supposed to be in the picture. They're willing to drop them all. The Chariot. Because for some of y'all, it's not getting them anywhere with you. Well, they're like, shit, I guess I'll let them all go. Let me go ahead and let them all go. Not even I guess. Somebody happy to do it. If it means them getting you. Somebody tired of playing games, trying to manipulate and lie and just be on bullshit. Daughter of Pentacles. Somebody is trying to get consistent or be real. With the Hierophant in reverse, though, this could have been somebody who I feel like already is coming off as not marriage material. Or, they done already went against the grain on you. 6 of Wands. But then here they go, trying to show you all this attention. Yeah. When you're ready to settle down, I guess you do look like a retirement home. When they done with they bullshit, they ready to come on back. Yep. But for some of y'all, you feel like ain't shit to come back to. With the 7 of Pentacles, plant where? Plant seeds where? For some of y'all, you already done planted seeds where this person want to plant seeds at. The space is already filled now. Yeah, the Hangman in reverse. And I feel like for some of y'all, you ain't willing to let it go. Whatever it is, you ain't willing to go back on it for whoever this is. 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, 3's a crowd at this point. For some of y'all, you could have somebody already in your life. Or this person is trying to bring you into their life when they already got somebody else. Either way, even if both of y'all do, it's like it's not happening. Goddess of Cups, yeah, y'all already like, you want to say bullshit they on. You hearing what they got to say. They want to do all this talking, you listening, you like, shit, I ain't got nothing to say. Because you in this Goddess of Cups energy. In reverse. Don't really care. You learned that from the best. Them. Don't really care. Yeah. You're not sacrificing what you got with the Hangman in reverse, Sagittarius energy, for nobody. Okay. Including this soulmate. Yeah, the Devil in reverse. Somebody not about to come in and fuck up your happiness. I feel like you doing good in life with the devil in reverse. The universe coming out in reverse. Yep, you doing good, and the universe is blocking this person. Yep, mentally you straight. You ain't going through nothing mentally. Somebody could have tried to create a whole lot of chaos in your life, put you through a whole lot of mental destruction and all that, playing with you. Nine of Swords. Somebody was really trying to take you up out of here. You could have even been feeling like you was breaking down, could have been having mental breakdowns, or for some of y'all, it's like it got to the point where it's like it was so bad you didn't even want to come outside no more. You could have started being by yourself, literally staying to yourself. Not wanting to come outside, just feeling like you done lost all hope. And if you did keep going outside, you still may have felt hopeless and was withdrawn from other people. But this is how somebody wanted you to be. Ace of Wands in reverse. See, somebody plays too much. They didn't want you to be able to have any new beginnings. They wanted you to miss them all. So you still be around and available for them when they get their shit together. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. So when they ready, they can move forward with you. But they wanted you to miss all your opportunities so they can come on board with ya. With ya. They want to come too. Yeah. Zeus is significant. Okay, I'm taking it as Zeus because it's ZEU 5. So I'm going to just take that 5 as a S. Zeus, somebody think they God in your life. Eight of Wands in reverse. That's why shit ain't going anywhere with them. And for some of y'all, you could not be talking to them. Okay, it's like somebody be waiting for a response from you, or for some to hear back from you, or somebody gets happy when they get a message from you. If you talk to this person from time to time, somebody be happy to hear from you, or somebody would be happy to hear from you. If they got to talk to you, they would be really delighted. Yep, somebody missed the opportunity with y'all for sure. Ended up coming out again. 5 of Cups is here. Somebody is sad. Somebody is feeling real down. This could be somebody who needs to be paid attention to, because they could be the type who, like, when something is mentally wrong with them, they could be ready to hurt themselves. Okay, so whoever this person is with the 8 of Swords in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This could be somebody who's trying to hold it together because financially they losing it all. They could be trying to talk to you and all of that. But this is somebody who's a magician, who's trying to, move on to calmer waters. But with the Empress in reverse, you may not feel like you this person in person. You may feel like they knocking on the wrong door. With the 4 of Swords, some of y'all could be getting y'all rest, and somebody's knocking on the wrong door. Okay, Regina is not home. Somebody's name could start with an R. But yeah, y'all minding y'all own business. And I meant to say Christina, but I said Regina. So that could be somebody named Christina as well, though. But Regina is significant. Yeah, Daughter of Wands in reverse. I feel like somebody is like thinking that them telling you that they not dealing with other people, that they not talking to nobody, they don't got no, they didn't drop all their hoes, that they was gonna be, that they was gonna be good or something like that. We got 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody thought that y'all was gonna, be like, okay, that's good. That's what I've been waiting on you to tell me. Is that you don't got nobody else, so it could just be me and you. I've been waiting on you for 10 years. Shit, I feel like you is not somebody who waiting on this person. If they ain't talking to nobody else, that's good and great for them. Yeah, and I feel like whoever this is, they heartbroken. Yeah, because they finna get left out in the cold, or, I feel like all this work they're doing, or they're feeling like they're making all these major changes, and it's not gonna get them anywhere with you. Quite frankly. Damn, y'all only pulled these little bit of cards, and this is the message. Somebody thought they was good at lying. Turns out, for some of y'all, you could have got this person back. You did an eye for an eye with this person, and if they was a good liar, you was an even better one. They was on bullshit, you was on even more bullshit, but in a better way. I feel like in a more high vibrational way. It's like you got this person back. You killed a person with kindness or something. Or you killed somebody in a way where it was like graceful or something. You didn't even, the way that you got them was not the way that they move. That's how they got. They didn't see it coming. Damn. Somebody got because they didn't see it coming. Now that's powerful. The Hanged Man in reverse. Yep, they couldn't fucking sacrifice you. Couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Sagittarius, they just couldn't do it. Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you continue to move on in life. You continue to get what's fated for you. Whatever is meant for you to have, you continue to, be on your wheel of progress. I feel like you still are going to be living a long life, or your life is prolonged, or you still got life ahead for you. But good days when I say that. Not suffering. Somebody else will be, but it won't be you. The Moon card in reverse, in the upright. And I feel like whoever this is, now they're not going to be able to know your moves. Now this person is going to be very, interested. Their interest is piqued, is what I'm hearing though. So somebody is really like fond of finding out more information to you. Fond, like FOND. So they're really interested, really, into finding out more information about you. The Devil in reverse. I feel like you've made a person change their ways. Or at least when it comes to you, they can't mishandle you or something. Somebody got a hard time, mistreating you. Or they just can't. You won't let them. Shit, they probably tried and it didn't work out. Cancer energy. Yeah, that shit don't get them nowhere. Yeah, what is that? This just flew out my hand. Popped out of my hand. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like somebody really want, to throw it in your face to like stop treating them like y'all don't want them, or like they not a factor. They want you to stop treating them like that. And then with the Goddess of Swords coming out, oh my soul, I agree. Goddess of Swords, see, somebody wants for you to be honest with them and talk to them the way that you used to. See, but they was never being this way. I feel like, you fighting fire with fire or some shit like that, or it's like something somebody else is doing, you doing the same thing, but your tactic is working. The Magician, yeah, something that you're doing is the same way as somebody else, but with a twist on it. Yeah, you the real magician. The Universe in reverse. Yeah, somebody is blocked. Your soulmate, yep, the Lovers, Gemini energy, they got blocked. High Priestess in reverse. And I feel like their secrets got revealed. Yep, the World. And I feel like whatever this situation is that they now find themselves in, it's like finality, or it's like this is what belongs to them. There's no way to get up out of it. Yep. There's no way to get up out of it. Yeah, the Tower is here in reverse. Somebody is trying to delay a Tower. The Three of Cups. That's coming to them from dealing with a third party. Nine of Cups, who they thought, it was, they felt like, for some of y'all, it's like somebody they was dealing with, they would have never got to deal with a person like this. This could have been somebody out of their, caliber or something like that. Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody thought that they'd never be able to talk to somebody like this. Goddess of Pentacles. Maybe this person got a lot of money, or the way that this person gets their money, they hella bossed up. But then it's like this person, even when they got something that they thought they wanted, a wish come true, turns out that they can't move on from y'all with the Chariot in reverse. Somebody can't move on with their future or with their current situation into their new life because they holding on to y'all. Somebody could have somebody in their life who they really, could have prayed for when they was little. Like, this type of person is like the ideal person that they wanted when they were younger. And then Most High heard this person and gave them what they wanted. This is a manifestation of something they asked for. But it's like the divine timing, and when it came in, could have came in like, at a time where it's like this person then fell in love with y'all. The Four of Wands in reverse, now they no longer want to be with somebody. They want to be with you. Yep. Son of Cups. Somebody wished that whatever this offer is that they took to somebody else, they had taken it to you. Wheel of Fortune and upright. They feel like it was fated for them to be with y'all. Now this person is like seeing you happy, and this person like stuck on the past. They can't let you go, even though you didn't let them go. They still here. This person is unhealed with the Temperance card in reverse. Somebody still got some growing to do, but they're trying to like remove whatever, I feel like, problems they have on their plate that they feel like is an issue for you. So I feel like somebody's rearranging a life for you. Yeah, fated to meet, not destined to be. Hey, that's a good one. Yeah, Goddess of Swords. I feel like meeting you, something about you has like been a regret. All right, could have been somebody regret meeting you because it's like you changed their life. I feel like for some of them, they could feel like for the worst because it's like they can't help but to like think about you. Yeah, somebody regret going against you with the Hierophant in reverse, or it's like saying some fucked up shit about y'all. Yeah, the Supreme is here. Most High is here, making somebody eat their damn words. All right? And I feel like somebody looked like a horse eating on grass. Yep, Seven of Swords. Yeah, somebody wish they never betrayed you. This is coming out after the Supreme. When the Supreme shows up, y'all, like this, he don't play about you. Let that be known. He don't play. He don't play. Somebody is not, the Supreme is not showing up behind the Seven of Swords in reverse for no reason. Somebody is being done dirty by the universe so that it could be a turning point. Somebody could get their shit together. So I feel like it's like this is a fated connection. This could be a fated connection, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. It seemed like something that somebody gonna have to go through. They getting their ass beat by the universe. It could take years for you and somebody to be together. But I feel like somebody is going through some type of learning lessons with the Most High, so they can come in and put in some work with y'all. And it was like meant to happen like this, because somebody is still like unhealed and they're trying to say whatever they gotta say, lying and shit, to keep you in their life, meanwhile still haven't got over their player ways. That's why this person is closed off. This person energy is closed off to you, or you're closed off to them. Judgment in reverse. Somebody is still not realizing like what the fuck going on. They haven't woke up and smelled the coffee. Eight of Cups in reverse. All they know is that they don't want to lose you. But things could be stuck in one place because this person hasn't grown. They still haven't caught on to why things is ruining itself with y'all, or something like that. Yeah, the Two of Cups. Somebody not understanding why y'all not with them no more, or why things is over, is because the universe, yeah, is blocking them. They can't be in your life until they get their shit together. Yeah, and somebody still don't see that. Judgment, Scorpio energy. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that's why y'all let them go. And this person could be losing all of their shit financially. Four of Wands in reverse. They gonna keep losing it until they leave somebody who they supposed to been left. Somebody gonna have to leave somebody who they could have been with for a while now. This Magician. Eight of Cups. Somebody don't want to walk away from a magician. Somebody like people who are powerful as hell spiritually, which tells me, and y'all being protected spiritually by the Most High, which tells me that somebody is very highly spiritually ranked. It's somebody for sure. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Somebody has been working on keeping this connection together for the longest. Or like getting it back. I just say somebody been putting in a whole lot of work for a long time. See your ass a long time from now, huh, Corinne? We got the Daughter of Wands. This Daughter of Wands been coming out this whole time. I just feel like somebody keeps thinking that something that they're saying or something that they're waiting to find out. They're waiting to find out some type of good news. They're expecting something that's, you know, being played out to be like good news or something they've been doing. But it's like they never end up hearing back or hearing word about something. It's like somebody's waiting to get a response out of someone that they never get. Something is significant to that. Okay? Highly. All right, we're going to go into the Kipper deck, y'all. Maybe want to run. Look, poverty. Somebody's in poverty. Are struggling financially. Confident in reverse, but they will not change. Great fortune in reverse. That's why they don't have anything. And then with bad health here, 31 is significant. This person could be suffering mentally or physically. Courtship over a breakup. Emotionally as well. Somebody is fallen ill because of a separation with y'all. 4 is significant. April, the number 4, y'all protected as well. Occupation. Somebody could be broke because they don't got no job. They could have lost their job as well. There's a main female. Ever since you and somebody broke up, they've been losing it all. 2 is significant. February. Somebody could be 34. A main female going through it. Or ever since a main female left somebody's life and went on about their way with journey coming out in the upright, somebody has been suffering. Yeah, community, somebody's family has watched somebody fall ill with bad health. 39, 31. Over some type of like engagement, somebody getting married, family room. Somebody hoping somebody don't have a child with somebody. They concerned about an ex having a child. Somebody is concerned. If y'all are a female, somebody's concerned about you getting pregnant. If you're a man, you don't want your ex-female to get pregnant by nobody. High honor. Somebody's high honor journey. They could be moving forward with a main male and somebody has thoughts about this change because things didn't work out between them and they soulmate and they feel like ain't nobody else an official person, but they really the one who's not official. Great fortune in reverse. Somebody ain't got no money at their hands, but they hoping that they get a breakthrough with some type of court matter or some type of like payout in court. Somebody's hoping that they get a payout in court and then they start flexing. Somebody's trying to fight for some type of like reward in court. A legal matter that they want their money. It's my money and I need it now. Yeah. Toil and labor. I'm telling you, somebody ain't got a job, but they fighting real hard to get something. Yeah, thoughts. Somebody thought somebody was supposed to give them some money, but they ain't get shit. Somebody's thinking they're going to get some money that they're not about to get. Yeah, somebody's thinking they're about to get some money that's going to change their life, and it's actually not happening. Now, that is crazy. Yeah, somebody is, like, deemed to be in poverty. It's like they going to do all the stuff that you're supposed to do in order to get stuff, but it's just not happening. Ain't meant to happen. Yeah. It's a tough road for somebody. You hear me? Life is lifing. Okay. Yeah, gift. But somebody feels like you can give them a gift. Okay, official person in reverse. You thinks the fuck not. You like if you was an official person, but you're not. Okay, thoughts. Yeah. Somebody could keep on thinking because that's all ever be is a thought. You ain't giving them nothing. Tripping. I'm hearing yes indeed, yes indeed. That was Bernie Mac on the movie Life. Significant could be somebody gonna have to do tough labor. Working on a railroad, concentration camp, something. Somebody gonna go to a hard labor camp or prison. Sudden wealth. Yeah, somebody wants some sudden wealth. Somebody is expecting to get some money or something. We got a message here too. Somebody gonna be getting a message. You're gonna receive a message from someone or a notification from somebody, coffin in reverse, somebody who hasn't changed, adjudication. I'm telling you, somebody got a message. This person, they're gonna get a message from some type of legal person. They're getting a message. It could be an email. What the ruling is that they don't get no money. They didn't win. Somebody could be trying to sue somebody. They don't get shit in some type of lawsuit that they really should have got money for. They would have got it if they wasn't under bad karma. But because somebody is facing judgment by the universe and the Most High, they not getting nothing. Yeah, somebody's a false person is what Spirit is saying. Somebody been fake. Spirit said all their life and it's time for them to change. Somebody's been fake all their life. That's so sad. They was a good kid. This somebody who's trying to be a tough ass later on in life, but when they was a kid, they was a good kid. Yeah, coffin in reverse. Now all of a sudden they jumped off the porch. They will not change. Mature woman in reverse. They had a badass mama. Somebody mama wasn't shit, but they was a good kid though. God made this person a naturally good kid. That's why they're a divine being. But when they got another divine being, they treated them basically like how they got treated. Messed up. Occupation in reverse. And that's why this person is under bad karma. Because somebody treated you exact. This is like a bully. This is like a kid who gets bullied as a victim becoming a bully and trying to bully you, which you actually turns out to be the right pick because you actually could be like subjected to be a bully back to them and you a worse bully than they are. And it's like on top of that, it gets amplified because the universe is backing you and the Most High is. And this is rare. It's not common to be backed by the Supreme against your divine partner. This is damn near unheard of. Somebody just got down here and showed their ass. Yeah, house in reverse, and they gonna be about to be losing a house because they don't want to get their shit together with coffin in reverse. Okay, pathway in reverse. Nothing's going to be working out. They want no doors. Yeah, they going to be looking to you for the gift. Yeah, but you're not going to give them anything. Well, distant horizons coming out in reverse. No help is coming. Yep. Not a cent, not a dime. Mature man. Toil and labor. Message of concern. Yeah, there's a father figure who like waiting to hear back from y'all, but instead I feel like whatever response they get is going to be one that they wasn't expecting to get. Somebody going to be looking stupid. Yeah, that's good, Corinne. Yep. Took the high road. Yep, as I say, took the high road. Look at him on his journey. A lot of y'all could have took the high road. Yep, mature man. This man ain't gonna end up being wealthy like they want to be, and that's their karma as it is. For some of y'all, you right, you didn't have to do anything because the universe could have did it, took care of it for you. Yep, change. Yep, this person's life is being changed financially though. See, this was what they get. Yeah, house. Somebody's getting thrown out of a house. And it's because they was playing with you or playing with somebody who I feel like most high don't play about. And somebody did wrong by their person. Hey, LaKendrick Love. Somebody did wrong by their own person when they were supposed to be marrying this person with marriage in the upright. Somebody was supposed to have been settling down with y'all, but instead they got jealous of your light. Yeah, amen to that, Kareem. I love you, girl. Yeah. Message of concern in reverse. Whatever this situation is that somebody that found themselves in, I feel like y'all not concerned whether they didn't want to marry you or whatever. It's like it doesn't hurt you or it doesn't affect you in any type of way. Okay? It doesn't affect you. You still gonna be good no matter what. I feel like you balanced out in your emotions. That's the real tea. For some of y'all, you a real ass person. Somebody who's not real like you, they feel a way about that. They wish they was like you. And this is somebody who is the opposite of you, but in their own way, a good way. It's good that y'all not just alike. Otherwise, who the hell want to date theyself? Well, I'm sure it's people out there who want to, but I'm talking about the high vibrational ones. All right. One is enough for you. You being yourself is enough for you. You don't want nobody else who just like you. You respect individuality. You respect a person being their unique, authentic self. You don't want a puppet. It's too easy. You could have did that plenty of times to people. We got courthouse in reverse. Message of concern in reverse. I feel like somebody, like I'm saying, is getting some type of bad outcome in court and they don't want it. They're not expecting to get it. Whatever they're going to find out is not going to make them happy for sure. Family wrong. Somebody could be talking about a child that is not somebody. Somebody is going to find out. Somebody could be going to court to find out if a child is theirs. They're going to find out it's not. Now that's crazy. Or somebody's going to find out that their parent isn't their actual parent. Something along the lines of a child. Somebody's finding out a child is not somebody's who always was told, who's always been suspected to be like, or, everybody thought this was their kid, or somebody thought that somebody was somebody's parent, a kid's parent, but then turns out that's not the case. But it's like something that's been going on for a while. It's finally coming out though. Whatever this information is, it's finally like this is in real time. We got occupation in reverse. Yeah, some lie didn't work out. Concern. Yeah. Somebody is like concerned that they wasn't able to like get away with some type of lie or some type of deception. Yeah, courtship. It's over though. Somebody is like really seeing somebody for the liar that they are. Adjudication, especially after this court case. I feel like somebody's never fucking with somebody again after finding out how long they've been lying about a baby or about a child or somebody's not going to be fucking with their parent after finding out how long they've been lying to them about not being their parent or somebody not being their real parent, the other parent, something like that. One parent is lying about another parent not being there, being a child's, the other parent. Some shit like that, or somebody could have even to the farthest extent have been adopted. Okay, house in reverse. Yeah, somebody is not supposed to be in a home with someone, or somebody's feeling like they can't go back to a home. Take it as a resonate. If this is somebody who could have been adopted, they feel like they wish they never grew up in that home, like it was a badass experience. Somebody wasn't a good mom, or they came from a background where their family wasn't good, and then if somebody is going to find out about a paternity test in regards to a baby that's been planted on them, same shit. Somebody is not going back to the house, or they're going, after this court situation, once they get this paperwork, they're going to leave. It ain't nothing somebody can say to get this person to stay in his home. Yeah, it's over. It's going to be over for good. Somebody's moving. They packing up. I'm here. Somebody can have a game. They packing up a game. They might have a PS5. Don't got to be. But somebody got a PS5 or an Xbox. They're leaving with it. We got high honor. Yeah, and then I heard the horn hunk. Dook, dook. Confirmation. Yeah, distant horizons. Yeah, somebody never wanted to find this out. Okay, this is gut wrenching. All right, somebody's leaving. You know, when they unplug the TV and take the game, it's over. Yeah, it really is. Somebody got to take their shit. Bad health. Yeah, but whoever this is somebody who already been through a lot. They already don't know how much more they can take. It's been a lot in life. Do you hear me? Toil and labor. I'm telling you, somebody been taking hit after hit, blow after blow. Boom, boom, boom. Here go another one. They get knocked the fuck down again. Boom. But they keep getting back up. Now, this is a tough sap sucker. Do you hear me? They're going to keep going. You can't sit them down, though. I don't know. So I feel like I'm running off on a tangent. But with all that being said, I feel like whoever this person is, somebody's been through a lot. They tried to move on with somebody else or something of that degree, where they found out that a person they tried to settle down with was actually not their cup of tea. Found out that it was really boring, that, you know, the grass wasn't green on the other side. They ends up wanting to come back with y'all, begging y'all ass. But in the midst of all of this coming out and them wanting to be back with y'all, what you don't know what it is going on behind closed doors, or what's brewing and about to happen, whether you know it or not, is that this person has all this stuff going on with somebody who they could live with, and, you know, they could be expecting a child, but they're going to find out that a baby is not even theirs. They're getting a DNA test, and the DNA test could prove somebody's not the child. Same situation, but in a different way. If this person is finding out and discovering that their parent isn't theirs, isn't their real father or mother, or both, they're gonna be real hurt. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, somebody's gonna find out something. Yeah, it's gonna like really put them in a bad state mentally. They could get sick or something like that as well. Doesn't have to be stress. Somebody could stress themselves into a sickness though as well. Or somebody, the stress on a sickness that they already got could get worse. Somebody don't need to be stressed out because they could already be sick, already have underlying conditions that they dealing with. We got change. Yeah, something in regard to a change. There's a change that's coming in. 9 is significant. All right. I feel like that could be a Virgo. 3 is significant. 93 is significant. Somebody could be born that year. All right. Somebody is getting married. Somebody could be a Pisces. Yeah, this is going to be good luck. 11, somebody could be a Scorpio as well. 11, 3, 3, 11, 9, 11, 11, 9. Somebody getting married. And I feel like somebody else is taking this as like, something, or they need to move urgently, or somebody feels like they gotta rescue something, or run to, somebody, run to somebody's call or something. The alarm is like somebody getting married. Now that somebody's getting married, this like changes everything. Or if somebody finds out someone's getting married, it's gonna change everything. Or feel like somebody's made it into a connection where it's like they're is leading towards marriage or something. They're gonna be trying to run to catch up and get things right. Also hearing settle a score, despair. Somebody's gonna be in a lot of despair. Mature man. They feel like they supposed to like be with y'all. Mature woman in reverse, but for some of y'all, you may feel like it's not meant to be. You may feel like somebody's like bad luck where you could lose everything fucking with them. And with Crawford in reverse, it's like because somebody hasn't changed or gone through some type of ascension or a awakening. Yeah, family room. You may have talked about this with this person, like what all they may need to do in order to be on the same page as you. But I feel like somebody hasn't made any necessary changes whatsoever. They ain't did nothing. Yep, and so pathway is coming out in reverse. That's why they can't have nothing with y'all either. They ain't did nothing, so they get nothing. All right, and community is here. I feel like somebody's community is gonna be talking about this dumbass choice somebody done made. How somebody had the opportunity at their hand with you and didn't take it or didn't appreciate it. Great fortune in reverse. And here they are losing a lot. For some of y'all, you could be someone who's able to make opportunities happen for somebody or for people. Yeah, that's sad. You could be someone who could make things happen. You can move things around for people, get things going. You could be like a Diddy of your community, all right? Somebody who gonna put people out there, get things, make a name for people. Be somebody credible or something like that. Poverty. Yep, you could take people out of poverty. You could have prevented somebody from even going into poverty. You could have prevented that. They would have never had to been broke or be, mature woman in reverse with some type of woman who can't provide for their kids. For some of y'all, great fortune in reverse. Somebody who, doing bad. Y'all could have gifted them. But instead somebody's losing their house. And y'all could be high honor. Y'all could be a divine being who got sudden wealth, but you always will have sudden wealth anyway. Anyway, period. LaKendra, like with ease. Yep. And with imprisonment coming out in reverse, I feel like y'all freeing yourself from somebody. Letting them go, quite frankly. Message. And I feel like somebody is getting message after message of like, letdowns. Okay. One, a kid ain't theirs, or, a parent ain't they parent. They ain't getting some money. That's another judgment. Somebody ain't getting some money. Even if this ain't the same person, somebody in your energy ain't getting some money. They can't talk to you. Nothing seems to be going right in their life. Somebody could have got evicted or facing one or will be in the future. Somebody can't even go to their family house because they unwanted. And if they got kids, some kids who might not even be theirs. If one ain't there, shit, they might have to question them all. Hell, somebody ain't wanted at their family house because their kids too bad. Or they talk back. They too disrespectful. They get it from their parents or parents. Somebody parent got a smart ass mouth and their kids get it from them. Yeah, occupation in reverse. They like, yeah, it ain't gonna work. Yeah, somebody, and plus somebody's too much of a fake motherfucker. They be talking shit about somebody or somebody who another person is married to, who they chose, who like was a wish come true at first. They don't like them. They family don't like this person. They think somebody thinks that they're all that or fake as fuck, stuck up, or just, they shit don't stink when somebody ain't even, you feel me, hitting on nothing is how somebody feels. They feel like, this person just feel like that because whatever somebody's energy is, but it's not that big. They not that big of a deal, so they definitely don't want them around. Sounds like hate, but shit, it could be a variation of things. I'm from Cali. They from the US, but yeah, I'm from the Bay Area, but they could feel like Oakland specifically. Yeah, thoughts. Yeah, somebody's family has high thoughts about them. About like them, like thinking that they're all that. Yeah, gift. I feel like they family want a gift from this person. Somebody could think they special. Somebody feels like another person think that they special. Yeah, adjudication. But whoever this is somebody who lied about who their baby daddy is or who their baby mama is. And they finna find out that they didn't even, somebody act like they shit don't stink, but they cheated on their family. And they finna get kicked to the curb. High honor. Yep, main female in reverse. Somebody is like getting kicked to the curb. By a divine being who don't want this female. Yep, this main male, they kicking them to the curb. Somebody don't want to be with them, on my soul. They feel like, their intuition is telling them this person is like, a lot about them. And they've been finding out more and more information with them going to go get the physical proof. Whatever their thoughts is telling them to do, they're going to go act on them. They're not procrastinating or anything. Somebody's thinking a lot about someone and going to go find out that exact information, and they did. Mature woman in reverse, and found out that somebody is not a mature woman. They not they baby mama. Yeah. Mature man. Yeah, somebody was ready to show up and provide, or they have been, for some kids that ain't even there. Yeah, main male. Now somebody about to be single. They back on the prowl. Mature woman, yep. All because of this mature woman who they left. Yep, they already knew something. They thought they, it was something up with them, but distant horizons in reverse. Message. Somebody didn't expect this message here to come to them the way it did. Yeah, message of concern in reverse. They didn't know it was going to be a message of concern. They didn't think, anything of this person. They thought highly of them. All right, mind you, somebody thought somebody was a witch come true. Message of concern, so they definitely wasn't seeing it. But I see a person freeing themselves from somebody who they got married to. Okay, but they could be in despair about it, all right? Or they could be real hurt, disappointed by somebody. Yes, they got to change things, move things around, let somebody go. Somebody got to do what they got to do. And I feel like it's concerning, though, for somebody to have to do it. Yeah. Somebody could not want to be single. This could be somebody who have a hard time being single, but they know they got to do what's best. And that means leaving somebody behind. Yep, change. A change is here. A change is necessary. Yep, with this mature man. He leaving, though. Yep, concern. Yep, great fortune in reverse. Somebody been trying to take somebody for all they got. Somebody is the reason, somebody set them up to go broke, basically, is how a person feels. Somebody set them up. And now they're about to free themselves. Somebody done played them to make them take care of some kids that wasn't even theirs, which is fucked up. Yeah. Change. Yeah, see, this is the type of shit that'll make somebody go crazy or make somebody do some shit that they wouldn't have been doing if they was in a right, state of mind. But somebody could snap and lose it off of how people playing games like this. Yeah, family room. I'm telling you, somebody is tripping. Playing with whoever this man is or whoever this woman is, playing like this with this man, lying about them being a baby daddy when they not. With they trifling ass. That's why they about to be struggling with these kids on their own. Concern coming out blocked. Because somebody about to get scot-free up out of this court matter. Once they find out the paternity test comes out to be, reveals that they're 0% chance or whatever it is. 0.0 whatever chance of being a father. 0.1. No chance at all. Yeah, I'm telling you, this court matter in reverse, court case gonna go bad, going south. Somebody about to be looking crazy when they find out that the cat's out of the bag. Yeah, no more money for they trifling ass. Go find out who the real baby daddy is. Great fortune in reverse. Somebody ain't gonna be taking care of these children no more. Yep, child in reverse. I'm telling you, this baby is not their kid. That's fucked up, though. I'm sorry for whoever this kid is that got to go through this, though. For real. And it's not even their fault. They're falling into a bad situation all over an irresponsible parent who thought they'd be able to keep something alive. But God don't never keep dirt alive. He ain't covering no mess. Yep. Somebody thought they'd be able to keep this live for a long time. Yeah. That's why it got revealed. Yeah, they didn't know it was going to happen like this, go down like this at this courthouse. But yes, it is. And somebody is gone. They about to kick their ass out of their house, or somebody's packing their shit. They're not even going to be there when they get home or something like that. Somebody's leaving. I do know that. I'll leave too, especially if this person finds out that none of these kids is there, if they got more than one. Because somebody going to be like, what the hell? Shit, test them all. If one ain't mine, I need to make sure all of them is mine. Okay? They not about to take somebody's word for face value anymore. Yeah. That's fucked up. You sitting here making people pay all this money and all of that. Live in his home, be a provider. Oh, I ain't no telling what all arguments they done started with him over some kids that ain't even theirs. From changing diapers and all that, babysitting. Motherfucking and gave up their livelihood for a bitch who ain't even shit. For some kids, Lord have mercy on them babies who got a horrible fucking parent. Who a sloozy. Or a yamp, whatever you want to call her ass. Okay, a whore. Because I just feel like somebody went for the person who either got more opportunities or in life, or somebody who they felt like was a dumbass. That's all that was. Ascension tension, but somebody is on game though. Whoever this person is, they real woke. That's why they went and got a paternity test. It's like soon as somebody woke up, they realized that, something didn't add up, and it's like they don't have a connection with their kid. They don't feel like they getting closer. It's like, the kid don't even remind them of them. They don't feel no bond. Something feels off. It feels very different from when a baby was a baby. So I'm talking about somebody who's not a baby. Somebody gonna go and get a kid tested, like, once it's like able to finally, it should be talking by now, or it should be doing some shit where it's like, at the point where they get it done, it's gonna be like a kid that's gonna be a little bit more advanced enough for somebody to realize, like, yeah, nah, this ain't my baby. Boss up in reverse, and it's like somebody is no longer gonna be able to get anything from their ass. Release ritual in reverse. But whoever this is, they not gonna be ready to let go of the person who leaving them. The person who's getting caught ain't gonna be ready to let go. Shadow work. Yeah, this somebody who in they self know they real fucking toxic and low vibrational. For pulling this off, this is what you call low vibrational at its finest. Okay, pinning babies on people, making them take care of kids, and that it's not, you could have at least told the person, like, I don't think that you the baby daddy, or it's other options out there, so that way they be aware. But somebody couldn't even give somebody the benefit of doing that, the courtesy to let them choose if they're gonna be there or not. Let's do it together. They could have saved somebody the heartache. Yeah, boss up, and that's why they're going to get bad karma and not be able to boss up in life. And whoever this person is, they ain't going to be able to have no doors opened up to them with follow the spark. No doors opened up to them. They ain't going to have no creative spark, solitude in reverse. Whoever this is, they going to have sleepless nights. They going to have a hard time coming to grasp with themselves. They going to feel bad. They going to feel sorry for themselves, or they're going to just, they're going to feel how they need to feel, which is fucking disgusting, or like, like they a shitty ass person. And don't feel sorry. Somebody going to be feeling sorry for themselves, but oh well, they need to feel sorry for their fucking self, but in a way where it's like nobody gives a fuck though. Because now they got a kid out here who don't even know who their fucking parent is. And if this person don't want to be in a kid's life, they can't blame them. Shit, it ain't they blood. They ain't got to be here if they don't want to. It'll be great, you know, if they could still keep some type of bond with them if they older than, like, you know, older than 8, where they could understand what's really going on, or 7, you know, where they gonna remember this person because they didn't really bonded with them, especially if they were a great ass parent and taught them a lot, way more than they mom. It's sad. This is really sad. A situation I wouldn't want to be in, but I know what it's like though. To be having to figure it out though. But it's a problem when you don't know who the fucking parents is, or you trying to lie to people and make it seem like they the parent and they not. At least let people know, like, it's other options out there. Shit, you ain't the only one. So if they decide to be there, they just do. We got comparison. Yeah, somebody want to be like y'all, but Great Crumble is here. They're going to lose it all and be stuck. I'm going to take one more card and I'm going to close this read off. Daydreaming in reverse. Yeah, this shit ain't no fairy tale. This is real life. Okay? With daydreaming. Yeah, attachment. Somebody's low vibrationals. They care a lot about their body and all this. Somebody be worried about the wrong shit when they need to think about other things. Yeah, in your bag. You in your bag and somebody want to be in theirs too. Bye. So much to the point where they out here lying to the person who y'all could have been with about who their baby daddy is, and it ain't even this person's, and they about to find out and leave their ass. But yeah, y'all. It's sad. I agree with you, Korean Beautiful. But yeah, y'all, this is what I got for y'all message, okay? If it resonate with y'all were drawn in here, then more than likely it should have been a message in here for y'all. Make sure to thumbs up the video. If it resonated with you, make sure to check out the videos that I post. Come back again if you feel like you are in tune with my energy. You definitely are invited to be a part of the Soul Tribe. I appreciate y'all. But I hope that everybody does well in whatever decisions you choose to make from here on out with this read. Continue to vibe high. Be the best version of yourselves. Try to stay positive on purpose. Don't let these people take y'all out of y'all grace. I respect you guys. I hope that y'all do well in the rest of this weekend. And be safe out there. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.